Hi, folks, and welcome to my thoughts on a comic. And today's comic is Scarlet Witch #1 About the Death of Many Cats by Marvel. Alright, let's start where we usually do with me screwing up names. Alright, so the writer is James Robinson. The artist is Vanessa. Right, that's Vanessa, right? Vanesa Del Rey. or or is that not? I'm not sure if that's. Not sure if that's Vanessa. Don't worry, everything will be written down below. The colorist is Jordie Bellaire. Letters are by VCS. No, VCS Copy PETIT. It's probably a company. And the cover artist is David Ja. I hope that's how you say that. Alright. Now before I start, let me just talk about this cover. This this cover is just amazing. Just it doesn't have all that many colors, but it's just absolutely amazing. It immediately catches the eye, and you look at it, and it's gripping. I don't know about you, but for me, it's really gripping. It's amazing. David did an excellent job. I mean, the way everything looks, fucking amazing. All right, so I don't know really a lot about Scarlet Witch. I know now. I know her name. Her name is Wanda Maximoff. I know she's Quicksilver's twin sister, and I actually have read a Fantastic Four comic where she was there. And also I also think that their dad is Magneto. That's about all I know about her. All right, so in we start our story with Wanda having a dream about her past. She's standing with her brother and some of the Avengers and Captain America among them, and they're talking to people and all that. And then she wakes up and goes to the bathroom, stands in front of a mirror, washes her face, looks at herself. She seems tired, makes a comment, about some wrinkles, some gray hairs. And then she goes to the kitchen to make herself some coffee. And as she walks to the living room towards the balcony, that's when we meet Agatha. Agatha is a ghost of a woman who was also once a witch. I think she was also involved with the superheroes. Well, she does mention Reed Richards at the end, though. And also, it seems like Wanda has killed her, but it wasn't actually Wanda. I don't know what's going on there. Anyhow, they both walk out into the balcony. Before that, though, Wanda does tell Agatha about she had a dream, and then Wanda says the dreams are, that it's not actually dreams. It's our subconscious trying to tell us something. Our mind. We just need to understand what it is. Anyway, they both look out in the night sky. Wanda has bought this, I think, penthouse, a really big one in Manhattan. I don't remember upper or east side. It does look like a really beautiful place. And they look out into the city, and Wanda sees all the good and bad energies, which was a really cool moment. And okay, and then after that we go to the next day where Wanda is walking in the streets of Manhattan towards somewhere, and along as she goes, we're with her in her inner dialogue, where she says she needs to start a new way, leave her past in the past and just start anew on her own, without the Avengers and stuff. And as she walks, we see two dead cats lying on the street. Wanda looks at them briefly and continues. And she goes to a police station goes inside and asks to speak to Detective Erickson. Apparently, there has been a murder in a restaurant. A waiter has murdered two. I think he was a waiter. Murdered two people, but then later on claimed he didn't remember doing it, or that he wasn't himself when he did it. So anyway, Erickson and Scarlet next to her with them in the crime scene, where where they talk. He asks her if she learned things from her crystal ball. She says, "No, I read in the newspaper." Because there apparently has been two more cases like those. With murder, one a man and the other a woman was murdered in her own home. And then Scarlet mentions about the cats and how it is connected to also wealth. And she says that in the 1700s in Paris, a group of boys has begun to kill cats. Because there was poverty, they didn't have nothing to eat, and they turned their resentment towards the cats, and began killing them. And then she tells them that she thinks it was all done by a witch, a starving witch. She put the idea in the boys' heads, and and ultimately all this led to the revolution. Why do I always mix those two up? So the revolution of France. Yeah, that thing. And she tells him that it summoned this sort of demon who gave everyone, but it's simply sort of a virus of violence and killing, like it did during the time of the revolution. So then he asks her, "So you know who will be next, or at least how to stop it?" Because cats again have been beginning to die in the city. That means there's now enough of that energy to summon that demon again, and that's what's been causing these people to kill other people. So and then Wanda, when he asks her, do you know at least who the next one will be?" And she says, "Yes, you're going to be the next one to murder someone, which is why I took you away as far as possible from people." And then she apologizes and tells him this is going to hurt. And she does an exorcism, and then the demon comes out of him. He looks fucking cool, by the way. Demon comes out of him, and then Wanda has to now fight and banish him. So they begin to fight. She has to make sure he doesn't touch her with his horns, I think. That's with his horns. And as she's about to, cast a spell to get rid of him, she suddenly feels something and gets distracted. He almost gets her, but she manages to recover in time and banishes him. After that, she says something's not right here. Later on, she's sitting again in her balcony with Agatha, and they're discussing this. She tells her that she felt as if though there was something that was weakening magic. Weakening magic, trying to... I'm not sure to destroy it, but to definitely weaken it. And Wanda said that she's going to find out who or what it is, and they are going to regret ever meeting the Scarlet Witch. And then it's to be continued. Okay, alright, let's get to the art. Sorry. It's the heat. My brain is half functioning. Alright, let's open. Let's start here. Alright, so here we have Wanda's dream or memory. I think that's Quicksilver, Hawkeye, and then there's Captain America. And then I think that's a passage, though I'm not sure. I didn't fully understand that one. Alright, so there is Wanda, she's looking up. Look at this art. I love the art in this book. It's fucking amazing. It has a really awesome atmosphere in every scene, like in Jessica Jones, Alias, and also in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. They'll have this art that just puts you into the story even more because of how it is. I really love this sort of art. Ah, here, Upper East Side Manhattan. Okay, that was the one. And this was so good. I actually started reading it today and I finished. I just couldn't stop reading. It was so good. And the art, I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. And the shades in here. Alright, now this is Agatha. As you can see, this is where she lives. Awesome place. Also, as Agatha says, it cost a fortune. Alright. Oh, speaking of Jessica. Look at that. That is where she sees all the energies. That is just beautiful. I mean, that is truly a sight to be seen. That's amazing. Alright, next day. I really love her costume or outfit. How's best to call it? I mean, in that comic I read when she was there, she had like the half bathing suit pink sock thing. I love this one way more. It looks awesome. So she has like a full bodysuit in a way. There she's walking. I love how they made her stand out here, like among all the colors. Just she and the dialogue stand out the most here, and everything just goes back to the background. Awesome. Alright, so here are the poor dead kitties. Oh, poor thing. There we have Wanda walking. Alright. This is the guy she asks about. Calls her sweetheart, and she calls him Buttercup. That was a funny moment. Oh, look, Peggy Carter. Actually saw the first season of that. It was cool. Anyway, there we get to the restaurant where the murders have occurred. I think Wanda uses her, or it's a, yeah, I think she sees it with her magic. There's the waiter. Oh, and this is Bates, Bistro, and Bar. Orchid and Station. Alright, then Wanda does magic to show Erickson. See, that's the French. Yeah, they're executing maybe the kids that killed the cat. There's a boy holding the cat. Wanda is talking to him about this. This is the point where she tells him that he's the next person to murder. And here she performs the exorcism. That looks so fucking cool. The art in here is just amazing. I mean, look at these colors. And he looks fucking cool. Look at that. That is awesome. So this is our demon. Look at that. He is over there. Scarlet gets distracted here. But here she manages to banish him. Alright, sorry, a moment. Alright, and here she is later talking to Agatha about this thing, and then vowing that she's going to go and find whatever this is. But as Agatha tells her, you do know very well as I that this is going to take a price from you. I don't actually know how Scarlet's magic works, so maybe it does. There's once a story where it takes your, like maybe with Constantine, where some things he does take away from his life force or his how long he'll live. So anyway, that is where it ends. Look at those images. Hey, look at what an amazing place she got. Which reminds me, I wonder where she got the money. And there, we got a cool map and stuff. And that is the next one. It's going to be. And oh, it actually has its name here. And the next issue is Mother Gods and Minotaurs. Oh, that sounds so cool. Alright, so in conclusion, this was awesome. And the story was really gripping. Even though it was just the beginning of it, the art is fucking amazing. It's beautiful. I really love this kind of art. And as I found out, this is a series that started in 2015, and there's currently 3 volumes of it. And I think I'm gonna actually hunt for the first volume. I want to read this. At least the first volume, anyway. I am dying to find out what this is. I mean, if there's more of this art in this story, count me in. Definitely. Alright, folks, so that is it. Let me know if you read this. What do you think of it? Would you want to read it? All that jazz. Alright, so that is it. Till next time. Bye.